So in this example of the chair, which you can make by cutting the wooden boards, so it's like a small kid's chair, units in millimeters, we are going to get introduced to the assemblies. And in this case, this will be an assembly with no moving parts because everything is fixed. And the mate that we will use to put these parts together is called a coincidence mate. So we'll practically glue the parts together like we are building it in a wood shop. Okay, so let's start the SOLIDWORKS, and we will start by making the back portion, by making the parts. So let's make the backrest and the chair, whatever is the name, so the chair seat or a back. So this will be 550 by 300 millimeters. So it's a very simple part actually. I start a new part. I will need to choose the millimeters unit. And sketch, let's say, on the front plane. And this will be a rectangle. And the rectangle size is going to be a 550 by 300. 550 by 300. And it has those cuts that we will put actually the plates in, and the 15 millimeters cuts for the are going to be, actually, you know what, it should be really the thickness 15 millimeters. So that's like for some clearances, but we are not going to deal with clearances today. So we will extrude it also for a thickness of 15. So, okay, 15 millimeter cuts at 100. Okay. So how we are going to make those cuts? This will just be the two rectangles. And how deep are the cuts? 100. And now if I can say, I can click on this, this, for example, sides, and say that they're equal in length. I can click on a top line and top line here, say that they are equal in length. And now I just need to center this, and to center it, I can make a center line. And specify that the distance is 320 by 2. And let's center the cut. We can extrude it out for a 15 millimeters. Sure, extrude it out. For a 15. And then we will do the fillets of a 100. And that will be the edge fillets. On all 4 edges. And we will add some material for the appearance. And let's say that our material is a wood. And we will choose some nice wooden material, like for example mahogany. And here is my piece, and I will call this chair back. Chair back. I'm going to start now another piece, and that will be the side or armrest. Let's call it the armrest. maybe on the right plane. And let's see the geometry of the armrest. Again, it will start as a rectangle of 400 by 480. And then we are going to put like some of those like tilted rectangles for where we will insert the pieces. So 400 by 480 rectangle. And we need to be sure that we are in the MMGS. And let me add actually material immediately. The material will be a wood again. And let's say mahogany. And if I edit this sketch, it will be a 400 by 480. And then we are going to make this little rectangle, which will be tilted rectangle of the aligned length 100 and thickness 15. I'm going to put the rectangle. Which rectangle it will be? It will be a three-corner rectangle. One corner is here, another corner is somewhere there, another corner is here. We know that the distance from this corner point to the left edge is a 100. We know that the aligned length or the thickness of that cut is a 15. We know that the aligned length is a 100. And we know that distance from this edge to the left is a 110. And as you can see, that has completely defined our cut profile. And we have a one more, and that's this one here. Again, the same thing, we will use the three-corner rectangle. And this time we are just going to specify the angle and the distance to the bottom point and this top point half. So, how we are going to do this? I'm going to choose again under the rectangle, the three-point rectangle. And I will put it somewhere here, like this. I'm going to specify the angle between horizontal and bottom of the rectangle to be at 5 degrees. Then I'm going to specify the length to be a 305 to the top, length to the top to be the 305. So from this corner point to the bottom, it is 305. Then we are going to specify the line length of the sides, so the aligned, not the, say, 100. Let's see, actually, is it a 100 or what it is? Nope, it's a 107. Actually, it's not a line length, it's length to this point, 179.16 and 5 degrees of angle. Okay, 179.16. So, let's see, I will delete this one. 179.16 from here. 179.16, and let's see what else. And the thickness itself is going to be the 15. And that fully defined our profile. Now I will extrude it out, and then I will do the fillet. And to extrude it out, I'm going to choose this contour here. Just extruding out one contour for how much? For a 15 millimeters. And then again, I'm going to do some fillets. And fillets are 100 millimeters, and they are all 4 corners. Nice, well-rounded fillets. So 4 fillets. And we'll click OK. And I will save this. I'll save. Save as, okay. I will call this the chair side or chair armrest or side. Now we have those 2 parts. We need to assemble the chair. And this will be practicing of the coincidence made in the content of the assembly. So I'm going to start by bringing this part first in the assembly. So if I go File, Make Assembly from a Part, I'm going to choose my chair armrest as a part and click OK. And as you can see, it's brought in and it's automatically placed fixed. And now I'm just going to go like I'm assembling a woodwork, like I'm doing it in a woodworking shop. I'm going to bring a one back piece and I'm going to put it somewhere here. And now the magic starts by using the mate command. So we will mate this properly. We will mate the coincident, what's the same as gluing the bottom piece of this recess to the bottom piece of this recess. And then I'm going to mate also the side piece here. Let's see just which one I can do easier. Side piece here with this side piece of the recess. Side piece. That's not what I wanted, so let's just see that we have the right face, so the right things mated here. Yes, I don't want any of this, so I will rotate it first, move component. Rotate the component, allow us to rotate it in a space to kind of put it in a position that we want it to be. Then we are going to mate. Let me mate this side with this side. Click OK. Now I want to mate the top side with the top side of the recess. Click OK. And now I'm going to mate the inner, the most depth part of this recess to this side of the seat. Click OK. And it says that it is a fully defined. Now, what I can do next, I can actually mirror this part, or I can move it, or I can do it again. How to mirror this part? If I go into the assembly and reference geometry, I will need to create a plane. And the first reference plane, I can choose this flat surface, and then I can choose the one of the points, the midpoint. And here is my fully defined plane. And now to do the mirror in the content of the assembly of the left armrest to here, all what I will need to do is to go under linear component pattern, click on that little arrow, click mirror components. We have already pre-selected the plane one, and what is the component to mirror? It's this piece, chair armrest. We click the next step, and this part is not chiral. In other words, there is no left or right piece here, so we can just click OK. So And if you did this in a woodworking shop, now you can sit this in an upright position. Now we need to insert the backrest. And to insert the backrest, I will insert again the component. And this will be the chair back. And I will repeat the same process. I'm going first to mate, let's say, the front face with the front face of the recess. Doesn't matter which one. This face, for example. Okay, now we are going to mate this side with this side. Click OK. And finally, we are going to mate the most inner face of the recess with the most inner face of the recess. Click OK. And as you can see, it is fully defined. And look, here is our little minimalistic chair done. And we have completed the assembly. I will save this as a chair assembly. What we can see here, that the assembly is a fully defined, what means that there is 0 degree of freedom, or that there is no moving part, because in this case, everything is glued together. So, the mates, which describes to us how the pieces are related to each other, are the key to understand and to build the assembly. And the most used mate is coincident, which is kind of like putting two faces or two vertices or 2 points in touch with each other. And that's what we use here. We can check like the mass property of this. And if we use the mahogany, let's see the mass properties. This chair is about 12 pounds. Okay, now let you do the chair